What up, Caps? This is 18 Listens, and I'm Louie, and I brought a guest today. When I started this channel, I promised to bring SB19 to new people, and so it doesn't get much newer than a southern white man. We on my main channel, Louie Listens, just listened to Easy Mills. We got a small taste of the Filipino pride, and we are gonna pop into P pop now. Before we get into this, let's get a proper introduction. Let them know who you are, Robert.
What's up, guys? As he said, I'm Robert. Social medias are get or got 'em. Typically nerd content, but I like a lot of different musics. There's no really. You might listen to me and think I listen to Jason Aldean or Blake Shelton or country music as you know it. But unfortunately, I guess for assumptions, unfortunately, but for me, not. I listen to truly everything, from like Midwest emo to Louis Capaldi to Dua Lipa to I've listened to some. Is it Bad Bunny? I
Mm-hmm.
think is one of the big global artists now. Like because I firmly believe you can find music you like in every genre. That if you just tell yourself that you don't like a form of art, it shows ignorance. Because you can always typically find something you like.
Yeah. Um. Always, the links are going to be below, so check out Get or Got 'em collectibles down below. You'll have to switch platforms, but it's fun. It's a vibe. I was hanging out this morning while we were playing Fallout. All right. So this is the Wish Bus. The Wish Bus is that's it. It's a bus, and it's a free concert. People can kind of just go up and listen. There's one in California called Wish Bus USA. Because it's more restrictive, they won't be dancing around like they usually are. They're amazing dancers, but I just want to kind of focus on some of their vibes today
Mm.
and some of their lyrics. So yeah, Wish Bus free concert. It's a good time. This is Ilaw, which means light.
Kanina ay nahuli ang aking sarili Nagangiti na naman at nagkukubli Nang tunay na kailanman ay di ko maipagsasabi Na naman At pagdating sa aking tahanan ay hindi ko na naman mahanap aking susi Saang lupalap ko ba to na itabi pasintabi Na naman Nalilito, nahihilo na sa inyo Nasaan na nga ba ang sarili kong pagkatao? Sino bang may tenga sa mga pulong ko? Kahit pa ba sumigaw ay malabang? Oh, at tao po, pakinggan nyo naman ako Dahil di nyo subukan buksan ang bukas namang pinto Nang tuluyan ang makita nyo Tunay na ako, di nagtatago Sa likod ng bumubulag na ilaw na to
Okay, so we got a soft song coming on, and we got these five boys from the Philippines. What are your first kind of like?
I think their vocals are really crisp and clean. I don't know if they're writing their music. I think the lyrics are good. Uh, I'm kind of curious if like there's less like if hair dye and stuff is so prevalent in Filipino culture, like the bleaching,
Mm-hmm.
like
So I don't know. These are pop stars, so they're not. Their hair and their fits are generally gonna be nicer
like
than your average person.
it's so like I
They
like
do
it.
also. They write their own music. They write, produce.
Okay,
They have like if they have like background ghostwriters, it's like the leader's brother, and
okay,
they're like all writing together. So I'll just go left to right to introduce you to some. On the left, we've got Ken. Ken is like the main dancer. and he is like the really deep voice. Justin's their creative director. A lot of their visuals, when you see their MVs, how they look, and he's kind of like the backup main singer to Stell, who's there in the middle. Stell is a freaking powerhouse. He's phenomenal. He's world class and amazing. He's the main singer. Then right next to them, we've got Pablo, who's the leader, and he's just hard work, grit, dedication. He used to be a data scientist, so we kind of went down that journey ourselves. And then Josh on the right is the rapper and also kind of like lead dancer with Ken. And together, after 3, 4 years of training, they started this band. And this song is about the loneliness that you feel when you're famous because like you're bright and everybody kind of like loves you but they don't see you, you know.
Who's that? I don't have my phone on me. But
That's
there's that
okay.
European artist that recently came out with a movie that wrote songs kind of the same. The Robbie, he for the movie he acted like a monkey because he said that's how you felt as a star because no one around you got it. Like once you're so big or so known, people don't feel like people to you anymore because of that loneliness and that unable to connect because everywhere you go people are screaming and shouting and there's no privacy, and so it's kind of like it's cool to see the lyrics like that that actually where you're not, it just doesn't feel like brain rot music with stuff. And so
Just some
just I'm gonna
sustenance.
say it back to make sure I'm getting it right. So the from left to right, I'll just say what they do and their importance of the group to make sure moving forward I can appreciate and shout out what the experts of the group are doing. So for left to right, the first guy is the choreographer essentially,
Essentially,
like
yep.
the main choreographer. The moving toward the middle, he is the backup singer, lead singer, I guess, but also the I guess the arts director. Like the vision you're seeing is kind of color schemes. The theme is all partially his vision and supported with the guys that have their expertise.
Yep.
And then you have the singer,
Yep.
who's because just you need a singer, and then you have the like as you I guess you would describe it, kind of the blue collar of the group, the more gritty, hardworking, and then the rapper, so you
Yep.
can cover whatever the vision has. They can keep their hand in,
Yep.
like whatever they want to do. They don't have to reach out. It reminds me a lot of like a Logic, where like they want to control the video, the music, the sound, the lyrics, the costumes, like everything is tied together, almost like an ice skating routine, weirdly enough,
Yeah, the
where like
chord
it all
like
matters.
synchronization.
Yeah, like the music is tied to the dance, which is tied to the flare of the arm at a certain point on the shirt. Like because
The
it
attention to detail is
and
deep, and it's just these 5 guys
and,
doing all of it.
and the best thing is when you have that, it ignites a different emotion with the music. Like I could see why people, if they are curating that level of art, I could see why people are rallying behind them to push them to success. Like
To
why
success.
people want that to succeed, because it isn't some executive who brought in someone who just looked good, who had someone sing for them, who had someone dancing, who had someone writing. Their hand is in everything while also doing it.
That's exactly it. Damn.
Yan ang makita nyo. Tunay na ako, di nagtatago. Sa likod ng bumubulag na ilaw na to.
I have such a controversial question.
Wish
Such a
1075.
controversial.
Napapamun.
Do you have a controversial
I have
what?
a super controversial question. So, I want to hear this in the comments. You guys are going to grill me. You're going to kill me for this. But if you think any of these guys could break out solo, who would it be?
Ooh, The answer is already there. They have already tried to all go solo, and every single one of them popped off.
Okay.
You'll actually appreciate the story. Because here's the thing: Robert, like me, is an entrepreneur. We like business. We like numbers. We like slick moves. These guys were owned by a company called ShowBT. Sorry, guys, it's a deep dive. Just get comfy. ShowBT owned the name SB19. Eventually, they split, and SB19 started their own company called 1Z. Problem was, SB19, the name, still owned by ShowBT. So they all went solo, did same thing with 1Z, their company, and just did music, and they tanked the name SB19, so it made no more money. It became too expensive to uphold, and they just let it go. So they all went solo.
But now they're back at SB19, or is that still owned?
They now own their own name.
They own SB19 now, so they didn't have to Taylor Swift it and re-record the music or anything. They just went solo, said, "Hey, cool, you don't own us independently, you own us as a group." And then when it became valuable more to come back together, they came back together and started working on the vision again. Yep. Okay, I mean that's a good capitalistic F you, dude. Like that, I actually appreciate that. Like that is you don't have the value, we do. Like
they are
now
the
that
value.
We have the money to do it ourselves. We can go and like. Now I'm also curious. Did they stay in their niches when they did that? Like, did the guy that did rap? Did he make mostly rap music?
They're really so. That's the thing about when it comes to America, we're very slow. We have like one or two genres we're good at as an artist. They are expected to be able to do every genre. They are expected to basically be able to do anything. Metal, rock, rap. Like, if there's a country song, I don't know if there's a country, but like if you gave them country, they'd be expected to be able to do it. And it's just because they work on accents and dancing and vowels and languages, and they're just able to do everything. But for the most part, yes, they stayed with their niche. Ken did a metal EDM album called Seven Sins. Did Envy, Jealousy, Lust, Greed, all of those. Justin did some very cool music videos. Stel just sang his heart out in everything forever. Like he destroys things. His voice, he's an absolute monster. Pablo did a lot of rap. Josh did a lot of rap and pop. But they're all over the place.
No, that's just good to see. Like, and it's nice to see that they all like made it, and that in this music culture here in the Philippines, that like it's not so focused on just show. It's focused on actually talent, and like being able to be a musical artist, instead of like, oh hey, here's money, just do this. Like they're wanting to do it themselves rather than just like have someone dance in the background, or just like they're wanting to have their touch on it.
Yeah,
because
these guys are
more
artists.
About art and less about the financial gain. Like let's not lie here. Everyone essentially at some point is doing it for some form of money, because you can't do it for free.
Yeah, you can't.
On this platform, on this stadium, costs money to even get in the door of a stadium on your tour. They pay to play at these places, technically, until you're big enough, and then you work out deals with the beveraging and all that stuff. And so, like, yeah, it's cool to see that they are not leaving the roots of like being an artist once just they have the ability to just sell their name.
Di nagtatago sa likod ng bumubulag na ilaw na to.
Wish 1075.
Napapamuni-muni sa kawalan ng huni. Di mapapirmi aking sarili. Ilaw nga ang dahilan kung ako ngayon nasan man. Ngunit kailangan kong magpahirap. patungo sa presinto. Nag-iisip ng kung ano-ano, kailan bang laya ko dito? Eto na naman ako. Pwede bang ipagpaliban muna ng isang linggo? Pwede muna bang hinto? Babalapin, ako'y babalapin na. Bigas sa yabag ng bawat takbang nitong paa. Patungo sa lugar kung saan ayaw kong
Hear that guitar in the back.
wala na bang iba? Wala na ba? Patuloy ang aking paghahanap ng pag-asa. Ngunit wala sa isip pa ang pagmamakaawa. Ano ba ba ang kabuluhan nitong aking paghinga? Sino? Sino? Sino pang may tenga sa mga bulong ko? Kahit pa ako'y sumigaw ay malabo, malabo, malabo.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite line. Is when even if I shout, I'm still unheard. And I like the way he does it earlier, but he screams it on this one. But like when I listen to the song, it makes me sad because like I really understand that feeling of like not being heard. Like they see you, but they don't see you. You know.
They see what they want to see. No, I like the shouting, and like I guess I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments as well, like if anyone else is like this. But a lot of music when like I'm a big voice person, and what I've noticed with my body is like with the right music is like chills. People just have amazing voices.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people across the board. Like and these guys, all of these could be added to that category of just like uniquely beautiful voices, and they bring it together, and it sounds amazing. And like I don't know if anyone experiences that like chills specifically when you listen to music, but like that is me. And like I don't know, when he raised that, like it kind of like they are controlling my emotional feel with this music, which you don't experience with a lot of music.
Yeah. No, I feel you there where it's like there's a lot of really good music out there, but there's not an insane amount of moving music that like moves you to feel a certain way.
And I don't know if the like audience is gonna appreciate this as much, or even if you will. But a big song that comes to mind of like control and like how it makes you feel, kind of like a Piano Man, like a Billy Joel Piano Man.
Joel?
Like it's like not short. There's a story. The music is beautiful. The sound is right. Like
That's a great pull.
like so like just kind of like that kind of feel of like it's almost how can you hate it? Like
You know,
you can say maybe it's not your type of music, but you have to truly not appreciate art to just not see what they're doing here when you have all that information. Like if you look at them from like a boy band stance of like a Backstreet Boys or any of these American pop boy bands, like yeah, I could see where people would hate it. But like if you know that they're like writing their own music, choreographing, like have done independent, chose to come back together, like you just don't like art if you can't appreciate them. For 5 people to be this successful, come together and make something even better, I'm imagining, because it is all about community. We'll come back to that. And like and they realized that like if none of them had too much lyric time, none of them had too much camera focus, no one has more real space on the wish thing. Like it isn't like a one zoom in and the 4. Like it's like it feels like pure collaboration
Yes.
and art.
Real brotherhood there.
Yes, and just collaboration, art, community that they realized together. It was more strong. So I'd be curious. Are they from like the same area?
No, they're not. Ken's from way south and a different. When we were talking and you have to let me know in the comments. But that third dialect that Easy Mills was rapping in is I think from the island where Ken is from.
Okay, so like, yeah, I'd be curious if and you guys tell me in the comments, because I'd like interaction with you guys, and not to make this video 4 hours long with all of my questions, but like tell me how they came to like meet each other and where I should start with like diving down this rabbit hole.
Ikaw ay malabo, malabo, malabo sa'yo. Upang may tenga sa mga bulong ko, kahit bakit sumigaw ay malabo, malabo. At tao ko, pakinggan nyo naman ang gagawin ko. Sumunod sa wakas ng bito. Yan ang makita nyo, tunay na ako, di natatawa. Ako'y nabumubulag na ilaw na to.
Wish Exclusive on Wish 107.5.
This concert's free. These guys just get to put their camera in their face for free.
No, that's sick, dude. I'm jealous. That's a good concert to catch.
Oh yeah. Their earlier ones, people weren't even standing out there. Like, you could have had a free SB19 concert.
Well, that's like I had a chance to see The Weeknd before he blew up, but I had to work. Like, it was like a 30-person show.
But that would have been kind of crazy.
Like in
We looked
Memphis,
it up
yeah,
the other day. He's got like 18 songs with 1 billion streams.
Yeah. I know people who their parents made them play sports at a high level. His son played more soccer than schoolwork, and it burnt out. It didn't, like, if he was sick, it didn't matter. You're not being seen so much for who you are.
But what people are vicariously living
Through you or wanting you to do, because it's what's best for, it's people telling you what might be best for you.
It's kind of that thing where you can love something but not respect it. This last song is mostly vibes. Crimzone, that crimson drip is what we're talking about. And think of it just like all that hard work and love that you put on that. Everything that drips, the blood that drips, the sweat that drips. And this is just that grind, man. But yeah, this is mostly vibes. Let's get into it.
Hey, yo, what's up, LA?
Josh with the sunglasses.
Ready to party? Gun, now we run. We go hard like we lose none, and now it's done. On the sun, slicing, dicing in the sun. That crimson drip. Let crimson drip. Let crimson drip. Now we run. We go hard like we lose none. On the sun, slicing, dicing in the drip, drip, drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. Let crimson. On the sun, slicing, dicing in the dark. Let crimson drip.
Get it, sweat it, hey. I deserve it, know it, trade. These niggas present it
Ken.
for me.
Stop the cat, play ball like a captain.
Got bomb checks on IG. BBS sound drip more than Nike.
Hey.
Too cold on my skin, Sammy.
Hey.
Get a bleed on back,
Who can stop it?
Copy, not me, never been sloppy. Been a long time, but your boy still bossy. How'd I die, but I'm next still saucy. Pulling 5 deep with the same old posse. You're too easy, bata ka mga sulat kalamosi. Bakit mo ka kang pili? Huwag ka magkumuli. Asa ka pa na mag-ay, I'm the one and only. Sige, lang na sige.
I never noticed that Ken in the background. There's like a just like in the back there. Also, shout out to Casual Chuck, Uncle Chuck. Thank you for the subtitles on the Wishbus videos. How you feeling about the Crimzone drip so far?
I like it. I like the bass ad of Ken's voice. I think Ken said is.
Yeah.
I like that. Once again, I really like that no one feels to have the stardom in the group. Like, everyone's role is appreciated in the direction of the art that's being created.
Yeah.
And so, like, I really like that. That even now it's like blended. Like, everyone's kind of into one. It's very synergistic and not pulling for your attention.
Yeah. Yeah, their balance is really great. They're all like superstars when you like when you really focus in on one of them, like they all have that swag about them. So this is the tip of the iceberg. They are known as live monsters because when you put them on a stage and you unshackle them, they're really good. But this is a good starting point. Brings people in. We can get all this deep conversation out of the way, so that when we hit those live moments, they can be those wow moments, so we don't have to stop and talk about 5 minutes and interrupt them. Which is I wanted to do with this video because I wanted to really deep dive. Like about halfway through the first one, I was like, "Fuck it, we're deep diving."
Oh, there's no way you're not. I just hope you guys realize. Just tell him that you don't like deep dives with me, because dude, rabbit holes specialty. Just woo down the rabbit hole.
Okay, get in the comments. Let me know.
Yeah, just let me know on it.
But so yeah, this is vibes.
Been sloppy, been a long time, but your boy still bossy. How'd I side, but I'm next still frosty. Pull a vibe deep with the same old posse. You're too easy, bata ka mga sulat kalamosi. Bakit mo ka kampili? Huwag ka magkumuli. Asa ka pa na magay, I'm the one and only. Sige, lang na sige, believe it. Nang walang pagsisisi. Buhos mong lahat hanggat makakaya mo. Tanging alay kuya kung kuha sa pawis luhat dugo. Kaya di malaman kahit pa na ano. Like Crimson Drip.
That one's getting down on the right there.
Bro, vibing, dude.
Vibing.
Crimson Drip.
I got that crimson drip, dude.
Woo! Let's go! Yeah! Let Crimson Drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your sun, slicing, dancing in a drip, drip, drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your sun, slicing, dancing in the sun. Let Crimson Drip. Pablo, hero, never gonna be me, no. We're trying to find my light. And to get out with the double cross, it's just too Fredo Nido. Weasels, don't need you. Kasi ngayon alam ko na what's up. I sneeze at you. Para mawala na ang kasi galera things to do. I don't wanna make it rain. Kumapatay aking girl. You can't blame me, I'm insane. Di mapipigilan, I can't be tamed. I got blood stained in my name. Yeah, to got you, I swear. Cause I ain't losing this game. I do everything they sige. Don't care if you believe me. Di ako magsisisi. Buong ibibigay puso kaluluwa ko. Heto lang ang kaya ko. Sa bawat luhat ko ba? Di mababago sa mga Let Crimson Drip. Yo, LA, sing this bar. Let's go. Let Crimson Drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your sun, slicing, dicing in the drip, drip, drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your sun, slicing, dicing in the sun. Let Crimson Drip. Let's have run, now we go hard like we lose none. And now it's done, on your sun, slicing, dicing in the zone. Let Crimson Drip. Blood is spilled, let it drip, 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 drip. When I sip, let it drip, 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 drip.
Wish
Catch
Cluesive.
my drip, let it drip, drip, drip,
Some
drip.
bubbles.
We
I need a bubble gun.
let it
That's what I
drip,
need.
drip, drip. Let
Find a
Crimson
bubble
Drip.
gun.
1075.
You want a what?
I'm buying a bubble gun. There's a bubble gun. in
Oh,
the
bubble
video.
gun.
There's a bubble gun.
Oh shit!
now I want a
Would you
bubble
look
gun.
at that? That one chick was going off in the background there. She was dancing.
I just forgot bubble guns existed.
I have
No.
some for my cats.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Do they
but
work? Do they like it?
they're not that good. The cheap cat toys.
Oh, that's
They're
not
not
good.
that good.
I'm sad about that. I need them to work.
But no, yeah, like big bubble guns like that would be cool.
Yeah, it beats a lighter. Or
Yeah.
like your typical like flashlight, or like it's not invasive. It doesn't mess with people.
Yeah, you're right. That's much easier or
Like
convenient.
in a
much more
like in a
convenient.
dark area, it wouldn't work. Clearly, like there's the whole reason like the lighters and flashlights thing is what it is. But like for like something like that, it's like definitely more seen than like what a lighter would be.
Yeah,
Like that chick got her, she got on the camera with her bubbles. It worked. I called her out.
yeah. She's famous. She's famous now.
She's Louis Liston's famous.
She's Yeah. um. We got to finally hear Stell hit some crazy vocals there towards the end. And I really like Pablo's part. With the rap. They just have this like cool little like I don't know. It's just their flow. They're in the zone, is what it is. They're in the zone. Um, and they just, you're right. They could just pop in and pop out like seamlessly. Who's taking the lead? Who's like in front of the camera? And who's like where all the eyes and ears are on switch, and they just so seamlessly switch with it.
Yeah, it's not cracked. It's not flawed. It's not. No one is overwhelming or like. Sometimes with a group, you can tell the weak link,
Yeah,
like a vision pick or a dancer, but like they're all very clean and
yeah.
smooth and talented.
Yeah, I've said the same thing on live. I think with the first or second times I saw him, I was like, you can usually find the weak link, but like it's hard to tell with this group. There's really not a
And
weak link.
they ignite emotion with it, like from the music to the singing to like the I can't think of the sound in the background what it's called right now, like the bass. Uh, so like
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
the whole thing ignites a feeling. Like it's not just from like planned winks on camera to like how like they smile into the camera. Like they are showmen who are artists, and that is lacking in music nowadays.
it's so lacking. Like these guys are really like at the forefront for me. Like you know me. I'm a musician. I like all kinds of music. I I really appreciate this group more than almost any other group that I will show anybody on any of my channels.
And I'm curious for people who are watching this video, like when you first heard SB19, what did it like? What did it make you feel? Like clearly you guys are getting to know who they are and see me experience. So like tell us what they made you feel because like tying back to you guys need to watch the other video. I can't think of the artist right now. What was the artist? In the last
Easy
video?
Mills.
Okay, yeah. Speak with that reaction with Easy Mills, like the the pride thing, like what made you guys like they're beautiful artists, but what made everyone like buy into them? Like what was the first thing you saw? What is something we may need to look at that we may not see normally just looking at them? Because I guarantee there's tons of reactions and there's tons of videos now, and like they're getting bigger.
Hmm.
So like, what are the hidden things we might see? Like we may not find at first search, or what tie to you guys?
All right, let me know if you want any more Robert on this channel. He's really kind of dialed into that community. He noticed a lot of things, but respond in the comments. Let's have a conversation, and if we want more, maybe we'll leave it up to the Caps crew. We'll show you some real live shit with like the real monster dancing and like the full package. I've showed you a taste. Check out the channel. If you haven't liked, subscribed, all that stuff yet, please do. As always, I've been Louie. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Robert. And I'll see you in the next one.